Well, dear friends, greetings to all. Today I would like to refresh your memory of one very interesting trap in the Slavic defense, which begins with moves d4, d5, c4, c6, not taking the queen's gambit, but defending the n-pawn on the field d5. This is the defense of Caro-Kann against d4. Roughly speaking, the knight goes to the field in 3, the bishop f5 and the queen goes to the field b3. As soon as the bishop has left the field c8, the pawn on the field b7 has become weak, and the queen notices this, also X-ray looking at the pawn on the field d5. The queen goes to the field b6, protects the infantryman with her body, but cd, the queen beats b3, of course ab, and here it was worth playing just cd, then there would be a knight c3, there would be an approximately equal normal game, but in one of the games black thought and decided, and let's eat more and the horse in the field is b alone. In principle, it would seem that usually an elephant was thrown off, but it is unclear why to throw off an active elephant. I'm not showing this to you so that you blindly repeat it, I'm showing it to you for a combination of reflections in order to discuss this with you. Personally, this move is absolutely not clear to me, but this is a real game. And here, the cerebral palsy simply followed from white, that is, they did not win back the piece, they took the pawn. 2 pawns for a knight is somehow not very good, and therefore black calmly went bishop on the e4 field. But here it was necessary to take a pawn with a knight on the field of c6 and play without 1 pawn. Now, it would seem, well, what kind of problems, if white is taken to the field b7, the bishop beats b7 and with an extra piece for 2 pawns, black can play very comfortably. But there is a concrete answer to all these reflections of black, and this answer: the rook beats a7. That's such a bolt from the blue. If I hadn't seen this batch, I would hardly have expected such a blow. I hope that you, who are watching this trap for the first time, were surprised. Because to find such a thing and come up with it, this man didn't just find it, he came up with it, he thought about it in advance and also took a pawn. So what's going on now? There is no way to protect the rook. If you don't take the rook, let's take the pawn, then white will take the rook. There is also a knight connected to the number, that is, you need to take the rook, but if you don't take it, well, it's not clear what to suffer for. We take the rook and there is a very subtle move of the king with a pawn. And what happens now? But here's what: the queen will appear in any case. If the king approaches on the field d7, we take the knight queen. If the knight retreats, the queen is here. If the knight is protected, also the queen on the field c8. It is best to play here, of course, retreating with a knight on the king's field, but the check and the horse also went forward, that's the position. Black is clearly not to be flavored here. Yes, in principle, a rook and a knight for a queen, but given the position, there is plenty of this here. And in general, a rook and a knight are only 8 pawns, and a fell of as many as 9 pawns is in pawn equivalent if you count it. Thank you so much friends for watching. I hope I have stirred you up a little bit with this trap. I have refreshed someone's memory of these motives a little. I am waiting for your comments. I like everything, I read everything too, I answer some. Electoral IN yes. Here, subscribe so as not to lose me. Traps and debriefings and every interesting thing about chess comes out every day at 17:45 Moscow time. I wish you happiness, health and a peaceful sky over your head. Bye bye.